All right, welcome back. So today we're going to go over the trades from Thursday, and we're going to review them, see what I did wrong. As you can see here, I obviously had a L day minus 250, which is ironic because, well, I'll show you what happened. So takeaway from the day: always trade off the 50% and 78% on the fib. I'm being very patient. I'm just being too patient. I spelled patient wrong. Whatever. I'm being too patient. And I'm missing out on trades. And I'm like marking them out. Like, oh, this seems like a very, very good trade. I might take this trade, and then I'll mark it out, and it will go to TP, but I won't take it. And then, I miss out on good trades. So staying too patient. Oh yeah, look at that. Marking out good setups and then hesitating to take them. I think that's being emotional. I'm being too emotional while trading. I need to be a robot, and once a good setup shows itself, just take it, because you gotta be a robot while trading. Obviously this day, it was Good Friday here. Good Friday, where's that white flag? And then this is that's a weekend. We're gonna go over my weekly bias for this upcoming week in a video after this. Last week, great start to the week. $1,000. Oh, not 1,000, 900. 956 actually. Great. Look at that fantastic trade right there. We had the breaker structure here, it retraced. We bought off that. That's a fantastic trade. Break even day. Had some good setups, I'm pretty sure. Well, not that, obviously. That's terrible. Well, I think I kind of got unlucky there. Was up, then it came back down. Pretty sure I did not. No, I did take this. I did take this trade. So we made. Oh, we were up 143 right here. Hold on. I must not have put it in the. Didn't take photo of it. We obviously lost it though. Over trading. Yeah, I could have gone without the last trade. It's a decent day. Wednesday. Oh yes, Daddy Powell. 2 wins, 2 losses. That obviously did not work out. That one straight did. Took it. Oh yeah, this is where I sort of copied off of another dude I was watching. I might do that. Use him as some confirmation as well. So why do I have 3 buy things right here on 2 charts? Interesting. Tried to trade off Powell right here. You can see downtrending. Of course, I get in when it's downtrending. Buy at a low for some reason, and then it goes to a high. Terrible trade there. Did make slight profit right here. Yeah, freaking idiot. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Pretty dumb trades. Identify liquidity, identify trend, 5-minute breaker structure, a retrace into 1 minute. Yep, that's what we do. Take profits, don't be greedy. Add more contracts. No more adding contracts. And don't overcomplicate. And that's what I did on Thursday, which is what we're going to go over here in a second. Let's go over these. Fantastic trade here. Can't really see which ones I took and which ones I didn't take. We'll go over ones right now. Alright, starting off on the day. Let's go to the 5 minute. Starting off on the day. Here's what I saw. I was on all morning, I'm pretty sure. So we got our levels, right? We got London high, Asian high, London low, Asian low. Y'all already know. Just kidding, you probably don't know. We, I don't know why I said that. Alright, so what I saw was, I think I actually got on like somewhere right here. What we saw was, immediately got the London low, right? And then it comes up and it's going, well, it makes this massive fair value gap. So what a perfect entry would have been, wait for some movement. What I would have done, wait for it to close inside this fair value gap. Well, it would have been extreme confirmation. You see this fair value, you see this 5 minute fair value gap right here. Hit obviously large rejection off that, comes up, hits this fair value gap again, and closes in this fair value gap. That's just huge. It's gonna keep going down. Plus, you want to target these Asian lows, and so that's what I was waiting on. Although I didn't get in to get this trade. This yellow text right here, that means I did not take that trade, but I did mark it out. So as soon as I saw a break, I would have seen a breakout of this white fair value. Wait, that's not a fair value gap. Hold on. As soon as I would have seen confirmation that it was going down, I would have sold, shorted. Plus, that's a perfect trade. But I did not take that. What I did see, here's some that I marked out. You have to see this on the 1 minute, which is where it was very obvious. What I saw here was a break block. You come down, this is the thing I just talked about. You got a low, okay? Then you got a high, lower low, higher high. So you got this, this, and this. Then what you want to see, and you got this fair value gap right here, this 1 minute fair value gap. So perfect would have been a perfect entry, just like this is. You would have waited for a pullback into this fair value gap and this high. They overlap. Literally just put it at this halfway point right here. What I had on here was the fib, but let me pull that out from this high. This low. All you would have done, target the 50%. All you gotta do is target 50%. Look at that. That's literally goes straight to it. Well, how many minutes? It would have tapped in right here. That's 10:57. Like a 20-minute trade. That's not bad. Plus, it would have been even more confirmation once you saw this fair value gap form right here. I did not take that though. I was too scared for some reason. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible trading. What I was really worried about was, sorry, I'm moving around so much. I was worried because it wasn't always right here. It was like tapping it and then going up and then going back down. Actually, I don't know why I was scared here. That makes no sense. Should have just bought in like a robot. As soon as I hit this 50%, middle of the fair value gap, literally perfect. Target stop loss below these lows. Literally would have been perfect. Let's delete this so it's not as busy. Here, we don't need these lower fair value gaps. These are just a little extra. We don't need these anymore. Make it less cluttered. Get rid of this trend line that didn't do anything. You can see my notes here. Marked out breaker black right here. What my plan was after that was this. Wait for a second pullback to confirm the reversal, which would have been on the 1 minute, would have been 1, 2, would have been right here. And that's back, not really back, but this is a 5 minute fair value gap right here. Would have been right here, which I could have bought right here. You can see this lines up with this. Kinda. It's not, I mean, that works. Gotta be careful when drawing these. That's not my main strat though. I don't even use that strat, to be honest. Here's my second buy. Let's see, why did I take this trade? I took both of these trades. Why did I take these trades? Let's see. Well, let's go to the 5 minute. To be honest, I'm not sure why I did. We hit this fair value gap here that we already closed below. A strong rejection off. I think it's because we came down and we touched this 23.6% line. 23, yeah, this is 23. Let's go to the 1 minute. Look, get a closer look here. Okay, so we had a pretty strong rejection. It was like that. To be honest, I'm not sure why I took this trade, to be honest with you. I mean, we're in a clear. We just hit off this strong rejection. I'm not sure why I took that, to be honest with you. I think maybe trying to get a quick scalp to the 50% maybe. Or maybe back up to here, this fair value gap. Because we just hit off this. We had this candle right here. Pretty strong candle, meaning going to be reversing the trend. Small, well, we're already going up. It's not really reversing a trend. It's just continuing to go up. That's just the pullback. Yeah, not sure why I took that, to be honest with you. We did bang. We did not bang. Because I did not take profits here. Which I probably should have. What I've been doing, which I really am. I like this method, is where when it gets to $100 in profit, bring my stop to break even. Which it seems to be working. Did the same here. That's why the stop is so far up. Because it was, if I can grab it, it was down here. was down there, but probably down here to be honest with you. I brought it up. So same thing happened here. Don't know why we took this trade either. Maybe trying to get a retest of this fair value gap. This woman right here. There was no 5-minute breaker structure though. Or maybe I thought this was the breaker structure right here. This move. I think maybe I thought this was the breaker structure. And then we're retracing down to a 1-minute fair value gap. Which we technically did. Retraced down to this one, then we went up again. So if I was gonna do a trade, I probably should have done it. Get rid of this one. Probably should have done it on this. And then taken that instead. That would have been the better trade, I think. 5-minute breaker structure, retracing this 1 minute all the way down here. That would have probably been a great trade, actually. Yeah, that would have been the play right there. Glad I figured that out. Y'all see that darker green square in there? I don't know why that is. It's like darker with light around it. Yeah, this is just trying to force another trade, but I did bring it to break even, so we didn't lose anything. Next trade. I said I should have predicted a bounce here because we bounced before. This is this same 5-minute fair value gap that we didn't break out of. We didn't break out of it right here. Probably could have got a little scalp there. That's not the best trade though. Not sure why I drew a circle here. I think this trade right here, we broke out and then bounced higher. Did not take this one. Did not take this trade. It's yellow. Did not take it. Should have almost 100%. Definitely should have predicted to get rid of this. It's a terrible trade. Easily should have been the easiest trade ever. We got a 5-minute fair value gap here at the 72% line. Stops above it at this high right here. And target 50%. And that would have been the easiest trade of my life either. Easiest trade of my life ever. Super obvious, should have done that. I mean, we have a beautiful trend right here. A beautiful trend right there. Could it super easily predict this pullback down to here? Well, this isn't pullback. This is a break of trend right here. Then I decided. So market started getting choppier here because of bank holiday on Friday. Next. So here's where we lost money, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This is where we lost all our money right here. We decided to take a long right here. Oh, off a breaker block. The worst breaker block I've ever seen. I did draw the best formation that you can make, which always results in this. But it did not help me today. On Thursday, it did not help me. Let's see what this fair value gap is that I keep trying to circle. Oh, here's what I was marking at. We got a strong reversal here when it touches it. We got hesitation right here. and then we have another, that's 3 right there, times it reversed off of it. Not reversed, what I keep saying, that bounced. It did break and validate this fair value gap though, because it went through it. This is a 5 minute. No, it's a 1 minute. Right there. But like I've said in previous videos, sometimes, this is another one I can't see, it likes to respect it. You see, it keeps respecting it, actually. It might be one that I'm missing, but it's respecting it multiple times. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Right there. So yeah. So yeah, lost all this money right here. I'm not even sure why I took I took the long off of a breaker block. Let's see the breaker block. It's a 1 minute breaker block. So I guess the idea was low, high, low, higher, high. I guess I could have gone there and taken that. Like going right there and then taking up to there. To the 50%, I guess. I guess that was the trade I was thinking. But took it way up here for some reason. I don't know why I took that way up there. So obviously, yeah, let's mark this though, just so we know. Trade would have been like lining up right there. Stop below this low. Maybe a little lower. I guess that was the idea. Pretty good idea. Bad execution again. We lost this trade because we took it so late. Yeah, I guess I was trying to force it. It was late in the day, 2:36. Been trading all day, waiting. Look, I marked out tons of good setups. Right here's a good setup. Right here was a good setup. If we want to count this as a 5 minute breaker structure and then a retrace into the 1 minute, straight up. And to be honest with you, if we would have put this like right there, at this low right here, we probably could have held, yeah, all the way until TP. If you want to make TP the 50%, we probably could have held. Although that's not realistic, I probably would not have held, to be honest with you. I would have bought TP to break even at about right here, and then I probably would have got stopped out, to be honest with you. Yeah, so had some good ideas. This breaker block, should have taken this breaker block. Disappointed with myself for not taking this breaker block setup. This right here was the trade of the day right there. That breaker block, that was the trade of the day. 10 o'clock, that's the trade I should have taken. Did not take it. Kept trying to find other trades. Had some good setups. And then I ended up break even on 2 trades right here. And then for some reason kept trying to force it. And then had a good idea here off this breaker block. Tiny 1 minute breaker block. Setup was too late and got stopped out and was down $250. So that was Thursday. Now, you know what's funny? I don't trade on the practice account, seriously. I take trades that are like I'm not confident in. Look at this, up $3,000, which is the exact amount that we need for the combine account, which is funny. I think that's a little ironic that I'm trying really hard, trying to pass it. Well, I just smacked the mic. Trying really hard to pass it on the combine account, and then the practice account I'm not even trying, and I'm up $3K on it. That goes to show you that I gotta stop trying as hard as I am. You know how to trade. Just gotta be a robot. Follow it. Follow the trading plan. You know it works. You went 3 months profitable with it. On demo, not trying. Or not fully connected to the money. So yeah. That was Thursday. We're going to have a great week this week. I can feel it. I'm going to take these trades that I know are going to work, but I'm not going to be so cautious. I do have $1,000 left on the until I lose the account, which that should give me 2 days. I have 2 days to get it up from there. Hopefully I'm not that far from the beginning starting amount. Only $200 something away. 220, 219. So we should be good this week. Feeling confident going into this week. Happy Easter. Peace out.